Bada bing, ching, ching, big profit. Even when the market's sideways.
What is going on, everybody? Guys, today is the day that Bitcoin could change everything. There's this weird kind of underlying current right now. Look, a lot of people have been saying that we think Bitcoin's going to be driving sideways for months and months and months. BitBoy famously came out the other week, said the same thing, that Bitcoin probably is going to trend sideways. But there is a real and distinct possibility that we're about to see something happen. And let me tell you, there's three big catalysts now that are happening. I'm going to show you what they are right now. Obviously, first, BlackRock has filed for a Bitcoin ETF that is gigantic. That is a $9 trillion account manager, the likes of which we don't see anywhere else on the planet, except maybe the Vanguard group. Kind of close, but not really. But there's another player in the game, and here they are. Fidelity is allegedly planning on filing for a Bitcoin ETF, claim sources, managing about $4 trillion in their portfolio. Gigantic companies are now coming into the Bitcoin field and at least bringing about some interest in Bitcoin. Now, does that move the market? Well, so far, we've seen a little bit of a pump in the market, but we haven't seen any kind of blow up. We haven't seen any kind of big move. We're going to check out the chart in just 1 second, but there was another piece of news that came out this morning, which is gigantic as well. Charles Schwab, Citadel-backed crypto exchange, goes live today. EDX Markets, a new cryptocurrency exchange backed by Citadel Securities, Fidelity Investments, and Charles Schwab, is set to launch later today. The exchange was first revealed in September, seeking to cater to brokers and investors interested in digital assets, and will announce its official launch today, 9 months after it unveiled the plans. So not only do you have Fidelity planning on getting into a Bitcoin ETF, Fidelity is also part of a group that's opening their own centralized exchange today. Folks, this is the type of thing that happens that's absolutely huge in the marketplaces, and this is the sort of positive narrative that the United States is looking for in order to start driving costs. Now, let's go look at the Bitcoin chart. As you can see, we're down about 2.3 billion over the course of the 24 hours so far. A little bit of a rejection off of our local high. This descending channel has been respected pretty much. We hit 27.2. It got rejected. I did think we're coming down to 25.6 or 26.6. So it doesn't look like that's happening. As you can see down here, the money flow still continues, and we're printing green dots here. So it's looking like a real positive in the market. This is the 2-hour chart right now. If you break down to the 1-hour chart, you can see here, money flow is still in the green. The chart is still moving in an upward fashion. Come look at the 4-hour chart. You're seeing money flow still in the green. You come to the daily chart. Money is in the red, but as you can see, if you were to zoom in here, you can see the money flow is really starting to flip over on the next candle, potentially going to flip to the green. So there seems to be quite a bit happening right now. 30-minute candle, I think, is still in the green, still running green. 15 still running green. 5 minutes, 5 minute has dipped into the red, but it's not dipping very far. And as you can see from the movement, seems to be moving back towards the upside and with very little move to the downside. Now, when we come over here and check the weekly, we see the weekly still in the red, probably going to be in the red for a little while, but we do have to consider that this is most probably the last month where we have money outflow like this. It really looks like we're about to go into the green. And look what happens when you get into the green on the weekly. This is what happens when you get into the green on the weekly. And what happens on the monthly? Monthly, the same thing. Monthly is on a green flow right now. So, guys, I get a feeling that Bitcoin is about to have a nice little run. 30, 33, 37,000, which I've been talking about for a while. Whatever you're thinking, I don't know what you're thinking, but here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that, and we're not going to maintain those levels, but I do think that we are going to start to test some highs. We've been oscillating back and forth, up and down, wrecking longs, wrecking shorts for the last couple of days with these wild swings. And I think that the swinging times are going to stop. We might see a dip. We might see a little come down to a lower level, try to pick up some liquidity, but it's starting to look like maybe that liquidity down at that at those lower ranges is not needed right now or at this moment, that this market is about to send. Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a nice little run up and then we'll come back down, grab some liquidity, and then get ready for the run. We're about 290 days, I want to say, away from the halving. So it's not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again very, very soon.
Whoa, another shot of the bullet. Loaded, got complex, cocking and pulling. That bottleneck look like the Loch Ness. What are we doing? I'm about to fall out, boy, in the proofs and the pudding. So, can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I ain't mean to call you that. I'm ice cold like the